And now it's time for the news. As the war between Russia and Ukraine continues through the new year, a big decision between the NATO countries has been made. They have decided to send heavily armored fighting vehicles such as main battle tanks and infantry fighting vehicles to Ukraine. Even though these vehicles that are being sent by the US specifically are a bit out of date, they are still very capable and more advanced than their Russian counterparts. Most of these vehicles' designs were inspired by tanks made during the Cold War, specifically made to fight Russian armor. Some of the vehicles that are being sent are the Leopard 1s and 2s, Marder IFVs, American M1 Abrams, and M2 Bradley IFVs. Among these vehicles, the American M1 Abrams and M2 Bradley are especially interesting, as they have fought against Russian tanks before during the Gulf War, where the M2 Bradley, more specifically, showed great efficiency in fighting Russian armor. A quote from a former Bradley gunner of 15 years is the only time that a TOW missile I fired failed to destroy its intended target was when it malfunctioned. In other words, what he is saying here is, nothing survives a TOW missile. The arrival of these vehicles might be enough to sway the advantage over to the side of Ukraine, as these tanks are much more technologically advanced in comparison to the Russian side, which are still using old Soviet-era T-72 and T-62 MBTs, as well as occasionally the more advanced T-90 MBT. That's all from the news. Thank you very much.